Alright. Hey y'all, what up? This is Chris Cole. I'm here with the lovely Adam Lachey, and we are here to talk about our album, Right on Time. Alright, so we about to interview each other. So I'm gonna ask her 3 questions, she gonna ask me 3 questions, and y'all gonna get insight on how we came up with the album. Alright. Hey, how you feel?
I feel excited. I'm ready for everybody to see what I've been working on for almost a shy of 2 years.
So let me just reiterate, like, I just gotta give you your flowers and like tell you how proud I am for being like diligent and consistent, and you was on my head, I ain't gonna lie, cause for a minute I was like, I was always gonna do it, but I was slacking. But you got on my head and you made sure that we got it done. So I just gotta give you your flowers on that. You know what I'm saying?
I was real passionate about it, even though I got pregnant.
Shout out to the baby, you know what I'm saying? Congrats on that.
But I was just like, is he gonna still want to do it with me?
Yeah, no, for sure.
I healed my pregnancy. I'm like, oh God.
And I love the album. We gonna get into it, but I just want to say, like, I genuinely enjoy this project. Like, I listen to it every day.
Yeah, me too.
Like, every single day. On my way to work, on my way from work, in the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
Going out, going to see family. I love this joint. But, so listen, check this out. So the first question I want to ask you, I think you're gonna love this question. So if God could guarantee you like one accomplishment for the album, right? Big or small, like whether that was, you know, it could get 1 million streams. Like if God came to you and was like, I'm gonna grant you one guaranteed accomplishment for this album. Anything you want it to be, 1 million streams. You know, it changes somebody's life. It changed your life. Like what would it be? One accomplishment for the album.
Definitely the streams and just like knowing that people fucked with it, you know?
Yeah.
Knowing people liked it, you know?
Yeah.
That would be the biggest thing for me. Like that'll touch my heart for real. Like people like genuinely love it. I'm getting a lot of feedback, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be my biggest thing.
So like if this album, like one song or like the entire album got 1 million streams, or like you just saying like if the album was like it's like extremely successful.
Yeah.
What you saying?
Yeah, like it was successful and I got like, you know, people loved it. Like, yeah, man, it was dope. People playing it, you know what I'm saying? It's reaching a lot of people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people like really saying like, you know, playing
That's
my
interesting.
song. Like I'm getting my flowers basically.
Basically,
you know what I'm saying?
flowers.
Finally get my props, you know?
Yeah, I really feel like this album can be like a cultural impact. Like, I don't know what it's gonna do the first week or the first year it get released, but I feel like over time, people gonna like find it in some way, and it's gonna be like it's gonna take on a life of its own because we put so much energy into it. You know what I'm saying? Like they not gonna know how many times we done went through songs and we gonna use this song, we not gonna use this song. Like we put a lot of energy into it while real life is going on. You gotta think like we got real life going on, and we were still able to put something like this together. So I feel like it's gonna definitely like touch people in a certain way over time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably immediately. I feel like our families immediately gonna love it, but like the world's gonna take to it over time. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no label budget. We just thugging. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna love it. You know what I'm saying?
It was a lot of passion in it for sure. A lot of late night. A lot of
Y'all wait till y'all see
it.
the documentary. Y'all gonna like, damn, they want bullshit.
Right.
All right, so I want to ask you, do you feel like you've grown during the process of this project, and like how do you feel like you've grown, like as a person, as an artist, just like individual, like overall, and like in what areas do you feel like you've grown during this process?
I feel like during this project, like I would definitely ground musically, like my ear, you know what I'm saying, my ear better, them harmonies, you know what I'm saying, like I feel like
I was on your head about them harmonies.
I really got it together, like my ear and stuff like that. Like I know when I want, you know how like you don't know what's missing. Like I know how to take my time with music now. I used to like rush through it, you know. And then I became a mom, so I look at stuff differently. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm more passionate about stuff. I understand how to take my time with things now. So
I definitely noticed a big difference in your recording process. The first one I first started recording with you. Like
I'm
you
more
was
confident.
definitely you're a lot more confident and like you understand like the value of like let me try it again, instead of just all right, one take, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like you a lot more. Well, you was always receptive. You was always like listening, and you weren't never like hard to work with. But you grown in a sense of like you have a more solid understanding of what recording a song is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Because I used to just get fed up. Like, I don't like it. Throw the whole song away. But now, like, I use a lot of songs on a project I didn't like at first. And like, you know what?
Which
I just
one?
need to fix this.
Which one? Just give one.
Cause and effect.
I knew you was gonna say that shit. I knew you was gonna say that, but it's cool because I'm about to ask you that next. So I'm actually about to. So, what is your favorite song on the project?
Get No Love. Yeah. Definitely Get No Love. That's my, and Armageddon.
Yeah,
but Get No Love. Like, when we recorded that, I knew that was gonna be my baby.
For real?
Yeah. Like, I listen to that all the time. If I don't listen to nothing else, I'm listening to that.
I thought you weren't gonna like that beat. I swear.
Yeah, I loved it. I'm like, yeah, I could do something with this. But I didn't know it was gonna be like my favorite. You know what I'm saying? I thought Armageddon was always gonna be my favorite. When we recorded that, I'm like, yeah, this
I
the
love
one.
Armageddon too.
Yeah, I'm like, this is the one right here.
I love that cause and effect to me sound like a prayer.
Really?
It just sound like you. It just sound like you went and just hollered at God. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know, like this where I'm at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look out for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, look out for me. It don't sound. It don't sound like you. It just sound like you let it all out. And when I remember when I made that beat, I was like, I did not know that beat was finished. It didn't sound finished. It sounded finished, but I didn't feel like it was. This shit don't sound finished, but it sounds so fire. It sounds so raw. And I don't know, I'm just sending it to her, see what she come up with. And to me, it just came to life. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the song people going over time. That's probably not gonna be the song everybody gonna like at first because it ain't got that bounce. But over time,
they gonna be like, dang, she talking for
they're
real.
gonna be like, oh, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
She talking for real, because that was like something like I was going through something right now. Where I'm like, yeah. But
yeah, I love that record.
These are some questions I came up with. So my first one is, what was your favorite memory when conducting the project?
When conducting the project, when I first came up with the idea to do the project.
Do it all, like do any your favorite core memory, like you know, like all the late nights.
No, that's what it was when I came up with the idea.
Oh.
When I met, I forget what I think it was Desire. I made the beat, and then I was like, dog, who can do this? And I was like, I knew one other artist that could do it besides you, and I was like, I'm gonna send this to her and see what she come about. You was coming. We already had built like a rapport. You know what I'm saying? But to answer the question, that was my favorite moment, and that was only because I already knew that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I already had like full conviction that you was gonna deliver, and you did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But aside from that, I think when me, you, TJ, and B recorded Armageddon.
Oh yeah.
That was just a fun night.
It was
just like a little party session, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like you was gonna say that too. I'm like, I feel like I already know the answer to this question.
yeah, I love that. That's my favorite session. That's my favorite session that I've done in a long time.
Yeah, that was a fun session for sure.
Like, you know, be like y'all collaborate. Like when I seen y'all collaborate, I was like, damn, that shit magic, dog. I couldn't even touch. I couldn't even get in there. I did my part. They doing magic over there.
That junk was lit. That night was lit. And then my second question is, what was your favorite song and why?
Cause and effect.
We just answered that.
Cause and effect. But since I already gave y'all that answer, I love the intro too. I love Introverted. Cause that actually sounds like kind of like a prayer too.
Like I started off with a prayer
but
and finished with a prayer.
it sound like you setting them up. Like I'm about to show. This is what I love about that song is at the beginning, it's like sunny. It's like happiness, and then towards the end it like kind of gets sad, and it's like this paradoxical type of I don't know if you say mindset, but like this little paradoxical type feeling, and the album reflects that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I love the intro just for that reason, you know. And it don't sound like any other intro. It sounds like an intro, but it's perfect for this album.
Yeah. I feel like it start off like, I feel like it start off and end with a prayer and somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a prayer. Like it's prayers throughout the song.
The album itself kind of sound like a prayer.
Yeah, definitely.
In my opinion, depending on how you look at it, but.
And what's my third one? What songs do you think people will love while listening to the project? I feel like you already answered that one too, but
I don't think they're gonna gravitate towards I think they're gonna love the album in general, but Cause and Effect is my personal favorite. But I think they really gonna love Armageddon. If you popping your shit on there, you and B just y'all did magic on
yeah,
that.
them lyrics, bro, fire. I be listening like, oh, these lyrics is
And we sleeping on Desire. I feel like they gonna like that.
No, I love Desire. Yeah, I do love Desire. Top 3, Armageddon, getting no love.
And that's you only got one feature on this whole album, and that's my dog Marlo Money. Shout out to Marlo Money. I think they gonna like that song a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I like.
I hope like when the summer comes, you shoot a video to that too.
I mean, I wanted to come out with one video. We ain't gonna say the song yet, but
Yeah.
you know, as it go on, like I'm gonna drop more. You know.
Yeah, I think they gonna love this album in general. One thing I want to say about the album before you go to the next question is my favorite thing about the album. I hope that's not a question, but my favorite thing about the album is like it got its own identity. You know what I'm saying?
As far as what?
And like it don't sound like I hate when people say it don't sound like nothing else, but like it really don't though. For real, like it has its own world. Like
Yeah,
whether you like it or not, it's not gonna sound like anything else that's out there. And I feel like we intentionally did that. Like that was intentional. Like it has its own identity. Like I could see somebody saying that sound like that could have been on that Right on Time album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But some people be trying to say I sound like Summer Walker, and I be like, I don't think so. But that is one of my favorite artists, so it's like, you know, my family would say that, but I'm like, I don't think none of my music, you know, specifically sound like nothing she would make. You know
Not
what I'm
on
saying?
this one. Summer Walker fire though.
Yeah.
Her shit be sounding different. She got her own identity too.
Okay, and then I know I got one more question we were supposed to have, but what do you think the main impact of the project was? Not what it's gonna be, but like,
What it
what do you
was?
think it was? Like going through it, you know, what was
Growth.
our main impact?
Growth.
Yeah, yep. That put it
Growth.
on. Yeah.
I feel like
Definitely.
as a producer, I had to show my range on y'all niggas one time, dog, cause I got so tired of niggas saying, oh, he don't even know how to make Detroit beats, or he don't even know how to make
Who was saying
beat.
this?
I mean, just, you know, I ain't
You
gonna
did
say
a
on
whole
that,
R&B
but listen,
album before.
right, and I'm like, hold on, dog. Nigga, I got crazy ass range, dog. I got my YouTube. You go on my YouTube channel, them all like Cali beats. You know what I'm saying? Then I had like, bro, my range is crazy, and I ain't tooting my own horn, but I got to a little bit, cause nigga, what the fuck you mean?
Right.
When y'all hear this album, y'all gonna think it was I collaborated with 100 producers. I did everything by myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like growth. Like my growth is just in that aspect. It's like now I sit back and I listen. I'm like, damn, nigga, you went crazy on that bitch. Wait, how you come up with that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like my main impact was growth too, cause like I went through a lot of stuff throughout from the start to the finish. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was growth, and then musically, like I was just developing. Like every song, I felt like I was, you know, hitting it right on the nose.
Yeah.
Like I was taking my time. You know what I'm saying? I was really, really passionate about getting it right. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And delivering for real.
Yeah.
And like even I remember one time I was sick. He didn't even know I was pregnant. I was in there sick as a dog,
Yeah.
trying to record, like trying
Damn.
to get it out. And that's when I knew. I'm like, yeah, I'm passionate.
What session was that?
This
You
was
remember?
around like October. I wanna
Oh,
say
we've been working on it
2022. We
since
been working on it for a while.
2023.
Yeah, it was around that time.
Damn, we've been working on it since 2023. I was not expecting it to take that long, though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like,
But you never. They said when you going into a project, you never know how long it's gonna take. You know what I'm saying?
I was planning on putting it out the February of that following year, so like February of 2024. I was planning on putting it out. At the
I
latest.
feel like you said, right on time.
Right on time. That's crazy.
And I feel like the album impact, you know what I'm saying, right on time. I feel like it's never really a right time. So just do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
It's never really a right time to do nothing.
So it's never really right. So you saying like it's on time, but it's not the right time.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
That's
like
deep.
just do it because you never know when. You know.
That's deep. I feel like that was an impact too. Just not waiting for the right time. You know what I'm saying? Just like you guys, I said, hey, like I give you your flowers, dog. I didn't expect you to be like this adamant about it. You was like, you know, when the stuff went down at the studio, nothing crazy. I just couldn't afford it. I had to shut it down. But you was just like, so what's up with the album? I was like, oh. I was like,
Oh, you thought I forgot about it or something?
nah, I just thought, I just figured you was gonna be like, we'll get to it when we get to it. You was like, no, let's finish. You know what I'm saying? You was like, we got something good. I felt like that's what you was trying to tell me. Like, we got some fire right here, so why would we stop? You know
I'm thinking, like, I hope you ain't gave up on it. Like, when I'm texting, I'm like,
yeah, I didn't. I was just like, my mindset was, we'll get to it when we get to it. Your mindset was, no, let's get it done. I was waiting on the right time, like she said. But you like, no, nigga, let's finish what we started.